Good morning. We are massively excited because we're going out for our first weekend trip of the year. First of all, we need to de-winterize the van. I've come out in my big coat and my slippers because even though we drop all the water, we keep the temperature on in the van over winter just to stop any other damp or other issues happening.
As Lynn says, we keep the heating on low just to keep this from freezing, but it's set to 10 and it's actually 14 in here today, so we're probably not going to need our diesel heater tonight.
Brilliant. I can take my coat off. I think the last time we used the van was for Halloween hoedown, wasn't it, love? Found my hat, witch's hat, which will probably go back in the house because I don't need this in here for now. Something else we always do when we're putting the van away for the winter is leave the bed a little bit lowered from the ceiling. That lets the air go through and stops any damp building up.
Right, bathroom sorted?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me and you going away.
It's just us, so it's easy. I just needed toothbrushes and toothpaste and stuff.
And the kitchen. Are we filling the kitchen up with food? We're going to be eating out a lot, you know.
We're at the show during the day, Saturday, Sunday. We're going out tonight.
Right.
Date night.
And we're going out tomorrow night. So do we need much food?
Tomorrow. I don't think so. I think just milk and some midnight munchies.
And some wine.
And wine.
Another thing we do for the winter is we pause the Starlink. So you can go online and literally just pause the service. You're not paying for the subscription when you're not using it during the winter. Well, obviously we're about to go out in the van. We're going to need Wi-Fi and data for that. So I've just enabled the Starlink, which has gone up since we last used it. It's now £96 a month. But not sure if you're aware, some of you will be, because I did a little bit in a video, but we bought the new Gen 3 in the summer last year when it came out, and we've mounted that permanently to the roof. So that can be turned on and off with a switch here to conserve power, but it's no more sticking up on the roof or putting the Starlink in the window here like I used to in the skylight. So it's on the roof now. It's just doing a software update, 63%, and hopefully shortly that will be ready to use again. And there it is, back online again. Now we do get questions, how is the Starlink? How does it work for us? Is it worth getting? If you need data, you're having trouble with a normal router and what have you, because that'll be cheaper, then maybe get the Starlink. But if a normal router gets you by, that'll be 20, 30 quid a month for unlimited data. I'd stick with that. But if you're traveling around Europe where you're limited on data, or you do use a lot of data, or of course you're in areas where you can't get data, then consider the Starlink. But bear in mind, it does not work through trees. So if you're in a wooded campsite, for instance, you know, it's just not going to penetrate through the trees. So it's good for some, it isn't good for others. As I said previously, there are plenty of videos reviewing Starlink and how it is. So maybe check out some of them on the internet. Okay, that's the water topped up and the fuel topped up. That was pretty empty. I managed to get 75 litres in there. 149 a litre. How's that nowadays? I'm not so sure. But we're on the road, we've got a little bit of rain, and it's starting to get dark, but we're looking forward. We're heading to the Bluebell Cider House, which is a place we've stayed a few times for the NEC. It's a pub stop, does some great food, good sized car parks. We're heading there now. Hopefully it's not too busy, because the NEC's on and it does get busy there. And I think we'll pop in there tonight for a bit of grub, love, eh?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's just good to be out in the van again. First trip away in the van this year. Right, we're here.
We are.
Just before it gets dark, look, let's show you where we're at here. We're at the Bluebell Cider Pub, which we stayed before. We've shoehorned it in here and we're overhanging over the back there. And there's a load of other motorhomes in here now. Apparently he's got 9 or 10 in tonight, so that's why we've shuffled it in. Overhang at the back, we'll be all right. Right, let's get this thing set up here, get us all sorted, and pop in and get some food, I think. All right, my love?
Yeah, we're obviously a little out of practice. A few things have happened while we've been travelling. We've lost this off one of the speakers.
Ah, that falls off now and again, it's no problem.
The air fryer has gone for a swim in the sink.
Ooh, okay.
And the pans by your feet have come out of the cupboard.
But it's just the two of us tonight, my love.
Just the two of us.
Yes. George is away with his mate.
Yes.
The other two are at home with girlfriends and work commitments and what have you. So, romantic weekend away, just the two of us. Now, I'm wanting to put the heating on here. I'm wanting to try our diesel heater out. But it says it's 22 degrees in here. So you cold?
No.
Hopefully it'll get a little bit colder later so we can put our diesel heater on. Oh, we're on the little camera now. It is a little bit darker here. But hey. Right, should we go get something to eat?
Yes, please. I'm really hungry now.
Come on. Cheers, my love.
Cheers.
Okay, there it is. I got my steak and ale pie. And you've got your stew.
I got a bowl of proper stew. It's
Okay.
Alan's special stew.
All right. And you want to try some of my pastry, do you?
I do, yeah.
One humongous meal later.
Empty plate says it all. How's your stew?
I'm so full. It's really good.
It's always good food here, isn't it? And the breakfasts here are amazing, but I think we'll be away early tomorrow. Probably not in time for breakfast. Well, that was nice.
It was lovely.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, what a nice evening.
It was, and bumping into that couple towards the end.
Yeah.
See?
So nice to be out and about. Out.
Yeah, just
Hang
the
on.
two of us.
Look at us. 20 to 9.
Yeah, we're not ready for bed yet, though. Let's snuggle up with a bit of YouTube, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not cold, but I can't help myself. I've got to turn our diesel heater on, so let's just click it on for 10 minutes just to get a bit of a boost in here. Okay, it does sound like there's a plane taking off in here.
It does, yes.
But how's that heat?
It's lovely. Before I settle in for a night with Detective Wolf in my story, I'm going to take a minute to tell you a little bit about this week's sponsor, which is Surfshark. Sponsors are really important to our channel because they really help fund our adventures, which means we can bring these videos to you. Surfshark is a sponsor we've been working with for several years now. When we were first looking for a VPN provider, we chose Surfshark because it allows unlimited devices under one account. Now you may be asking yourself, what's a VPN? I didn't know when we first started with Surfshark either, and I still don't fully understand the magic behind it. But a VPN is a virtual private network. What Surfshark do is create a safe tunnel. They encrypt my data, create this tunnel up to the internet and protect my data and all my information while it's online. And I use it whenever I'm on a public Wi-Fi. The boys really love the fact that they can use Surfshark to mask their IP address. This means they can tell the internet that we're anywhere in the world. When we're travelling, this is especially useful because they can tell the internet that we're actually back in the UK, so they can still access Disney Plus, Netflix, and all of our streaming accounts that we already have. But I still really like the fact that it keeps us all safe whenever we're surfing the internet anywhere in the world, especially when I'm doing our accounts, payroll, that kind of thing. If you'd like to protect your data online and you think Surfshark might be the way to do it, scan the QR code here or use the link in the description, which is surfshark.com/Radfords, and they'll give you 4 months free.
No, honey.
No.
Good morning, gorgeous.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm great. Your hair looks wonderful.
Thank you. Fluffy today.
Yeah, put loads of curls in it, eh?
Yes. They'll probably drop before we get in there because I've not really brought any product.
You sleep well?
All right, yeah.
Not bad.
Do you know what? We've been talking about doing it for such a long time. Let's change the mattresses out the back.
Let's have a look at it. Right, yes.
Yeah. We're sleeping on cushions, upturned cushions, which is fine because that's the temporary bed and the main bed is the drop-down bed. But actually when we're travelling alone, we prefer the two singles at the back because it's easier to get to the loo. Yeah, all the things. We like that bedroom at the back, don't we?
We do. So yeah, let's do that. Here's the mattresses we're on about, just on these cushions here. So I'll get them measured up this morning and we'll head to the show and I'll see what it's going to take to get these changed. But we are a bit steamed up this morning. We're a bit misty here with the moisture, so we'll get the Karcher on the go. I'm sure you guys have got Karchers, but if you haven't, look at that. Just makes life so much easier to demist this in the morning. God, I went years without one of these. Job done. Looks like much of the car park has cleared out this morning. Look, there you go. Just a few vans left over there. Now they do a great breakfast in here, but we're up against it. It's gone 9 o'clock. We want to get to the show, so we're going to head there now. But if you do come and stay here, of course, we're going to leave a link in the description. Check out their breakfast because it is fantastic. So the Bluebell Cider House, it's about a 20-minute drive to the NEC from there. We was going to grab a bit of breakfast before we went in, possibly a McDonald's. But we've got some hot cross buns in the back, so we'll probably have some of them before we go in. Hot cross buns, fantastic.
I can explain about the butter.
There's a lot of butter on there, right? Beautiful. I like a hot cross bun with my butter. Right, East 1, yes. Zone A.
Yes.
Let's do the NEC.
It's weirdly mild for this time of year.
Yeah, isn't it? I was reading actually it was 17 degrees the last couple of days in Yorkshire. Look, we've had the bus to ourselves. Thanks,
Enjoy.
boss. Have a great day.
Welcome. Keep smiling.
Thank you. So we're at Caravan Beds to look at new mattresses.
We are. We've been threatening to do this for about 3 years, but
Yeah.
now is the time. I'm getting too old. My hips are too sore. I want a new mattress in the motorhome. So I've got it down to a choice of 2 that I like them all, but this Tahoe is fabulous.
Okay.
It's nice and supportive, but the hybrid pocket sprung, which has also got memory foam in, is also really good.
Decisions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
How is that?
yes.
Lay down. Show me. The Tahoe. Now, of course,
Tahoe.
Caravan Beds will do you a mattress in any size whatsoever.
Or shape.
Yeah, any
Yeah.
size, any shape. They have a template they'll send out, and they will literally make it anything to fit your area. So,
It just feels so good.
yeah.
Yeah. And even on my
Oh.
side as well. Because I'm a side sleeper mostly.
Right. Are they our pillows as well?
Yeah,
They are, aren't they? Listen, we'll put a link to Caravan Beds down below, guys, and we'll let you know which one we choose, all right?
I don't have to get up, do I?
No. Right, we're on the Fogstar stand, guys, and they've got a Sport Tech. This is amazing. We looked at this at one of the last shows. It's on a Sprinter van. Looks amazing. But the batteries here is what I wanted to show you. These are new. These are now the largest leisure batteries in the world at 628 amp hours. This one here doesn't come with the Bluetooth or the heating module, but you can get it for $899. This one here has got the complete gummins with the Bluetooth module and the heated on the lithium batteries. But there you go, 628 amp hours of battery for $899. What a bargain. Don't get broody.
I'm not going to...
Huh?
Oh, God, there's no chance getting broody, but, you know, if my kids are grandkids... No, if my kids are kids and I was grandkids.
Okay, that's the show done for another day. It's been a great day meeting everyone and not committing to do talks or anything like that. Just be able to walk around the show, have a look around and just enjoy the show. But now we've finished a little early today. We're heading back to the van and we're going to Hickory's, where we're going to have some dinner, meet up with some friends and hopefully stay in the car park tonight. And there she is, looking awesome, taking up the full 2 spaces. Look. It just started raining, so and I didn't take a coat. Whew. And here she is. All right, my love.
Ew.
Raining.
Yeah.
There we are. Show's done for another day, eh?
Yeah.
Right, should we go and socialise and have some dinner?
Yes, let's do that.
Right, we're parked up here, 3 vans at Hickory's, but I want to show you the state of the van. Look, it looks clean on the photos on Instagram, but look at it. It's absolutely minging. Look at it there. And all the black streaks down here.
Oh, look at that.
Huh?
Look at
I know, look at it. Oh,
scummy.
right. I know. We need to get that clean, eh? We need to get that clean.
Oh, it's like
Go for it, girl. If you don't know Hickory's, it's a smokehouse and it does all kinds of barbecue meats, including steaks, burgers, tacos, brisket, and it all tastes amazing. Of course, I went for the brisket with a side of onion rings. Well, that was awesome. Hickory's just my favourite smokehouse. But now, back to the van. And this right here is another reason we still love our van. Did you know we're able to seat up to 15 people in here when it's too cold to sit outside? We enjoyed a lovely catch-up, chatting, sipping wine, and generally putting the world to rights until late into the evening. Good morning. Well, let's have a look out here this morning. The pub's cleared out, and our friends, the Virgins that were parked there last night, well, they've gone already. But I guess it is about 10 o'clock. We've had a bit of a line this morning. This has been the perfect stop, and as you'll see, I've used my airbags to level the van. Look, the wheels are right up in the wheel arch there. So let's get these blinds put away. Let's get this window demisted. And let's get lifted up off the ground, ready to go. Good morning, my love.
Hello, I'm just turning the seats around.
Fantastic. It's a bit windy this morning, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. Not in gear?
No.
Okay. There we are.
You're driving, or am I driving?
Either. You can have a drive if you like.
No, that's all right. I see no need.
Grab me the Karcher though.
Yeah.
Get these windows sorted. There we go. Boom. Boom. There you are. How easy is that? Just look at the state of this thing. Now we did have one of the early Karchers, and that wasn't so good for holding upside down. The water dripped out. So make sure if you're getting a Karcher, make sure you're getting one of the latest ones. And they're going to drip a lot less. There you go, job done in like under 60 seconds.
Do one more outfit option.
What's that?
She's going to do one more outfit option.
And those of you that accuse me of wearing the same shirt every day, see, I've got this one here. That one looks very, very similar. That one looks similar, although that's like a motorhome mat one with the check pattern. And another one here that looks even similar. And there's more at home. I do have about 6 shirts that all look the same. So when you do see me, it looks like I'm wearing the same shirt every day. Probably not. That said, there's the odd occasion I wear a shirt for 2 days. So there you go. Right, let's get the show on the road. Get to the NEC for the last day of the show. Really excited. Oh wow, that's the one. I like a white blouse. Look at it. What do you think? Let us know in the comments, eh?
No, don't.
It was a point I wanted to actually address is social media. I think over the last year or so, comments on social media are just getting a lot worse out there. People are just saying whatever they want. They're ripping into people, and it's getting to people, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop. Especially, I think Facebook's probably the worst one of that. Let me know what you think in the comments, but I just feel the last year or two, people have got a lot more angry, a lot more attacking people in the comments, a lot more just don't really care. We're seeing it. We're seeing it on our YouTube channel comments. We're seeing it on Facebook comments. And just having to block people for it. There's just no need. You know the saying, if you've got nothing good to say, don't say anything at all.
You sounded just like my mum then.
Well,
if you've not got something nice to say, don't say it at all.
Well, it's right though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure most of you would agree with that. But how many people are just attacking people at the minute? You know?
It's a bit nasty. I mean,
it's toxic.
Thick-skinned.
Yeah, right. But it's getting more and more
this.
toxic out there.
But people who comment on our posts don't necessarily need the kind of vitriol that they get back from other people as well.
Sure, and it's not necessarily thick and strong on ours. I'm seeing it mainly on other people's, you know. And
but that's because we've been very strict about blocking people straight away. The minute there's any negativity, you're gone, mate.
Absolutely. There's just no need for it, is there?
No.
So there you go, guys. Let us know your thoughts on this one. Hopefully, it will not get to the stage where we need to turn the comments off on our posts.
No.
There we are.
That defeats the point of having a community, doesn't it? Building a community.
I've had to turn the comments off on a video or two in the past, so, you know.
Actually, I tell you what we have had recently in our comments. We've had a lot of people complaining that they're getting too many adverts. That isn't us. We don't place the adverts at all. That is the algorithm, the AI, and it kind of brings you more of what you want. I don't know how to get rid of it, apart from paying premium, which is what we do.
Yeah, we pay premium and have done for years, but yeah, when you see adverts in the videos, it's not our choice. No. YouTube now take care of them. It used to be our choice, but YouTube now take care of them. And even if we choose not to put adverts in there, YouTube puts them in anyway. So it's out of our control. It
did used to be that we could choose not to put adverts in, and you were very strong on that. Steve hates adverts. He has not got the patience for sitting through adverts.
Right.
But again, the AI, the algorithm has overridden that. They've made a decision at YouTube HQ that the platform is for selling advertising.
It's a business. They need to make money. Yeah. There you go. I just push this button here and that'll lift the van. So there it is, our pub stop for last night. Was the Hickory's. Now, if you've not been to a Hickory smokehouse before, they are amazing. One of our favourite restaurants to go to. Food was fantastic. We all really, really enjoyed it last night, didn't we?
It was really great company last night as well. We were sat in here till late chatting.
This is not on Surfshark or Park for Night, I don't believe. And Phil just rang ahead and asked if it'd be okay. And they said, yeah, we got a bit out the back there. It'll be absolutely fine. And that's a good example of whereas most pubs, if you ring ahead, will allow you to stay. So certainly consider doing that. You know, providing you're going in and having a drink, having something to eat. So that was us last night. Hickory's Smokehouse. I will leave a link in the description. Okay, so we thought we'd get here and have a Wetherspoons breakfast before doing the show today. However, it's now just after 11:30 and they stopped serving breakfast at 11. So I've gone to treat myself to one of them fantastic pasties because they do the best pasties here. Lynn's.
I've gone for a bagel. They're really good bagels. Nice.
All right, this will set us up for the show.
That was fresh and tasty and tasted like real food, not processed gunk. Really good.
Right, let's go do the show.
6.5 hours later.
And back to the van. It was a great day at the show, wasn't it?
It was. But can I just say, going from a gas hob kettle to an electric kettle is just game changer. I love it.
Isn't it? We should have done it years ago.
Come back, have a quick cup of tea, because it's a bit miserable and wet out there.
Right.
I'm tired, I'm thirsty, I want a cup of tea before we go home. This is something we don't often do after the show, just sit and enjoy the living room. And to be honest, this trip has reminded me how much I love this van.
It has. It's rekindled our love for this van as it goes. You know, we discussed, should we consider now looking at downsize or getting different layouts? But you know what, especially after last night, having friends around here and entertaining. Sure, we're rattling around in this one, it's just us. But we've got the option of the kids coming away. We've got the option of having friends in here. And so it's the right van, right size. And of course, we've done so much to it.
Yes.
So.
And the new mattresses will be fabulous. I think it's absolutely time that we treated ourselves to a proper mattress.
Proper mattresses for the
Now
back.
that we know that we like a rear bedroom rather than having this as the bedroom for us, I think we've using it differently as a couple is really nice, isn't it?
It is. And just
I
getting
miss my
away.
George.
Just the two of us, isn't it?
I do miss my George. I
Isn't
miss
it?
the other boys as well, but they're
There we are. Cheers,
doing
Mrs.
our
R.
lives.
Hey, did you know she does not like drinking tea out of a black mug?
I bet I'm not the only person.
Who else
doesn't
is
like
that? What needs a white mug to drink tea out of?
Yeah. My dad was the same. I think any sane person is the same.
Oh, fantastic. You can see the traffic out there, look. So we'll hang on here for a little while longer, eh?
I'm just going to sit in my living room and drink my tea. It feels nice.
But this weekend has been great, just me and you getting away and planning. But number one question is, what's next for the Roman Reds? What are we doing this year? We still need to make our mind up on our American RV.
Yes, we've got some big decisions and some big things to do next week, haven't we?
I think so.
Yeah.
And let's decide what we're doing for Easter, and then we'll let you guys know, and then work out the summer, because we really don't know.
Because they may be the same, but they may not be the same.
So look, there it is, just a video in the UK, us getting away for the weekend in the camper van. We can't wait to share some further adventures further afield with you guys. So
I've got a question. Has anyone used their motorhome more for weekends, or do you use it for longer trips? Let us know in the comments, because it's always interesting to know a little bit more about our audience. So let us know, are you a weekend warrior or a long road adventurer, or both like us?
Or is it parked up on the driving and not getting away with it as much as you'd like to?
Busy working,
isn't it? And then maybe having friends and family come to staying in the van on the drive. It was handy to have another bedroom here, you know?
Yeah.
Isn't it, if we need it? But look, hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll let you know what's going on with America, Europe, and us for this year. Yeah? And we'll see you on the next one. Cheers. And if you want to take advantage of our Surfshark deal, scan this QR code here or use the link in the video description.